Hello, everyone. Today we're bringing you a short story about patience, hard work, and believing in your own journey. This story reminds us that success doesn't always come quickly. But with dedication and trust in the process, great things can happen. While listening, you'll also learn new English words and simple sentences in a fun and easy way. So relax, listen carefully, and stay with us till the end. Once in a small village surrounded by green fields, there lived a farmer named Thomas. Thomas had two sons, Jack and Ben. Both boys were 14 years old and loved helping their father in the fields. One sunny morning, Thomas called his sons to the backyard. He held two small seeds in his hand. "Boys," he said with a gentle smile, "I'm giving each of you one seed. Plant it, take care of it, and let's see what happens." Jack took his seed and examined it closely. "Father, what kind of seed is this?" "You'll find out when it grows," Thomas replied mysteriously. Ben took his seed and nodded. "I'll do my best, Father." The next day, both boys prepared their small garden plots. They dug the soil, planted their seeds, and watered them carefully. Days passed. Jack watered his seed every morning and evening. He checked it constantly, hoping to see something growing, but nothing appeared. After 1 week, Jack became impatient. He dug around the seed to check if it was still there. "Maybe my seed is broken," he muttered. Meanwhile, Ben watered his seed quietly every day. He didn't dig it up or disturb it. He simply trusted the process. 2 weeks passed. Jack's frustration grew. He saw no progress at all. One afternoon, he ran to his father. "Dad, I think my seed is dead. Nothing is growing. Ben probably got a better seed than me." Thomas smiled calmly. "Have you been taking care of it?" "Yes, every single day," Jack said, his voice filled with disappointment. "Then keep going," his father said. "Some seeds take longer than others." Jack sighed, but continued watering his plot, though his heart wasn't in it anymore. 3 weeks passed. Then one morning, something incredible happened. A tiny green sprout emerged from Ben's soil. Ben was overjoyed. "Father, Jack, come see. My seed is growing," he shouted. Jack ran over and saw the small plant. His heart sank. "Why isn't mine growing?" he whispered. Thomas put his hand on Jack's shoulder. "Keep watering it, son. Don't give up." Days turned into weeks. Ben's plant grew taller and stronger. It developed beautiful green leaves. Ben watered it faithfully, proud of his progress. Jack, however, felt defeated. His plot remained empty. He started watering it less frequently, convinced that his seed would never grow. 1 month passed. Ben's plant was now knee-high with thick stems and vibrant leaves. Then, 2 months after planting, something miraculous happened. Jack woke up early one morning and walked to his garden plot out of habit. When he looked down, he couldn't believe his eyes. A small green shoot had broken through the soil. "Father, Ben, come quickly," Jack yelled. Thomas and Ben rushed over. They saw the tiny sprout emerging from Jack's plot. "It finally grew," Jack said, his eyes wide with amazement. Over the next few weeks, something extraordinary happened. Jack's plant grew rapidly, much faster than Ben's had. Within just 3 weeks, it had caught up to Ben's plant in height. And it didn't stop there. Jack's plant continued growing, becoming taller and stronger than Ben's. Its leaves were broader, its stem thicker, and soon it began producing beautiful large fruits, mangoes golden and sweet. Ben's plant also bore fruit, but they were small apples, delicate and modest. Both boys stood in the garden staring at their plants in wonder. "Father," Jack said, confused, "why did my plant take so long to grow?" but then grow so much bigger. Thomas smiled and gathered his sons. Sit down, boys. Let me explain the lessons hidden in these two seeds. Jack and Ben sat on the grass, eager to understand. Jack, Thomas began, I gave you a mango seed. Ben, I gave you an apple seed. He paused, letting the information sink in. Mango trees take much longer to sprout because they're building something strong beneath the soil-deep roots that will support a large tree. Apple trees grow faster, but they don't grow as tall. Jack's eyes widened with understanding. Thomas continued, the first lesson is this. Don't compare your journey to someone else's. You and Ben were growing different things. When you saw Ben's plant growing and yours wasn't, you felt like you were failing. But you weren't. You were just on a different path. Ben nodded thoughtfully. Jack, you almost gave up because you couldn't see results immediately, but great things take time. The mango tree was working hard underground, building roots you couldn't see. Success often happens where you can't see it yet. Jack felt a wave of realization wash over him. He thought about all the times he had doubted himself. Stay consistent even when you don't see progress. You kept watering that seed even when you were discouraged. That consistency is what allowed it to grow. Both boys sat quietly absorbing their father's wisdom. So remember, Thomas concluded, never compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Keep working, stay patient. Today we learn new words and sentences through this story. Remember, learning English can be fun when you practice regularly. So keep listening, learning, and growing. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe my channel, and also make sure to share this story.